Hello everyone. Today we will see some questions based on automotive engine service level 3 knowledges and practical certificates of competences, or for a person who went to driving license, automobile driving license, exit exams or COC exams are prepared like this. Some of them are those questions. We'll see those 10 multiple choice questions along with their answers and brief descriptions related to automotive engine service level 3. Please share this video for your friends and attend the next parts of these questions. There are a lot of questions are prepared for those students. So please subscribe my channels if these questions are good for you based on your interests. Question number 1 says that what is the purpose of piston rings in an engine? We know engine sections have many parts. From that, one sections are piston rings. The purpose or functions of piston rings are A, for ignition, B, for compression sealing, C, for cooling, D, for lubrications. Choice B is the correct answer. The purpose or functions of piston rings are used for compression sealing in a piston hose, in a piston or in a cylinder. The piston rings are used for compression sealing. So piston rings create a seal between the piston and cylinder wall, preventing the combustion gas from leaking into a crankcase and maintaining compressions. So the functions of piston rings are listed these ones. Question number 2. Which of the following is a symptom of worn-out timing belt? A symptom of worn-out timing belts. A, increase the fuel efficiency. B, engine misfire. C, quieter engine operation. D, improved acceleration. Choice B is the correct answer. A worn timing belt can lead to improper synchronizations of the engine components and resulting in misfire is developed. Question number 3 of questions said that what does the term overhead camshaft refers to in an engine? The word or the syntax what we are used. Overhead camshaft is A, camshaft located above the engine block. B, camshaft located below the engine block. C, camshaft positioned in the cylindrical head. D, camshaft positioned in the oil pan. The answer is C is the correct answer. Camshaft positioned in a cylinder head. Overhead means when the camshafts are come on the cylinder head, not engine block, on the cylinder head. Overhead camshaft engine have the camshaft located in the cylinder head directly operating the valves. The functions of camshafts in here is used for operating the valves. So the positions of the camshafts are on the cylinder head. In that case, we call overhead camshafts. Question number 4. What is the purpose of an EGR or existing gas recirculation systems? The purpose of existing gas recirculation systems is A. To improve the fuel efficiency, B. To reduce the gas emissions of nitrogen dioxide, C. To increase engine power, D. To enhance or increase the exhausting. Not choice B is the correct answer, reducing the emissions of nitrogen oxide. Exhaust gas recirculation system recirculate a portions of exhaust gases to reduce combustion temperatures and lower the nitrogen dioxide emissions. The function of recirculation is used for to reduce the combustion. One function is reducing the combustion or minimizing the over temperatures, and for reducing or lowering nitrogen dioxide emissions. For that case, we circulating the systems. For minimizing the removal of nitrogen dioxide to the environment. Indirectly, we save our environment in here. Question number 5 says that what is the functions of catalytic converter in an exhaust system? There is a catalyst. So the function of that catalyst in exhaust system is A. To increase the horsepower, B. To reduce carbon emissions, C. To enhance or increase existing sound, D. To improve the fuel efficiencies. The functions of catalyst, choice B is to reduce carbon emissions. Carbon emissions are minimized by catalytic converters. For saving the environment, also minimizing the gas emitted from the automobile, or one mechanism is by using catalytic converters, converting the amount of carbon dioxide emitted from the system to the other functions. So catalytic converters convert the harmful gas like carbon dioxide and nitrogen dioxide into less harmful substances. So the functions of catalytic converters are correct, choice B. Question number 6. What types of engine cooling system is commonly used in the most moderate vehicles? Nowadays, there are different moderate automobiles or vehicle systems are developed. Those systems are used different mechanism of cooling mechanisms. 1. Air cooling mechanisms, A. B. Liquid cooling mechanisms, C. Passive cooling mechanism, D. Radiation cooling mechanisms. So nowadays many modern automobiles are used for cooling system, liquid cooling system rather than the others or the best answer. So those are mechanism of cooling system, but from them nowadays liquid cooling systems are more preferred than the others. Liquid cooling systems are used a mixtures of water and coolant to regulate the engine temperatures. For controlling the temperatures, we use the liquid cooling system. Question number 7. What is the purpose of a PVV or positive crankcase ventilation valves? Or the functions of these valves are used in automobiles are A. For increasing fuel efficiency, B. Ventilate the crankcase and reduce emissions, C. Enhance engine power, D. Control exhausting back pressures. So the functions of positive crankcase ventilation valves are: choice B, ventilate the crankcases and reduce emissions. If it is positive, minimize the emissions or gas emissions, maybe carbon dioxide or nitrogen dioxide. So PCV or positive crankcase valves allow the release of gas from the crankcase to the intake manifold, reduce air pollution. Question number 8. What does the term knocking refers to? Knocking refers to in the context of an engine. In the context of an engine. These words are well known in the engine systems. Knocking means A, smooth combustion, B, uncontrolled combustion, D, perfect teaming, C, perfect teaming, D, inefficient fuel injections. So the term knocking means it is closed. That means uncontrolled combustions. When it is closed, it is difficult to controlling the combustions of the gas or the fuel with air in a cylindrical system. So choice B is the correct answer. Engine knocking occurs when the air and fuel mixture ignites prematurely in the combustion chamber. Question number 9. Which types of oil is commonly used in a diesel engine? See here, a diesel engine. In a diesel engine, there are different codes of the oil. Choice A, 5W, 20. Choice B, 10W, 30. Choice C, 15W, 40. Choice D, 0W, 20. Choice C is the best answer. In diesel engine, we use common oil. Common oil is now as 15W, 40. Descriptions of this one: the diesel engine often requires the heavier oil, such as 15W, 42, withstand the higher operating temperatures. So 15W types of oils are the heavier oil. For that reason, we use 15W. 40 types of oils are used in diesel engine. Question number 10. What is the purpose of fuel injectors in an engine? Fuel injectors are used in engine. What is the function of fuel injector? A. Choice A, ignite the air to fuel mixture. Choice B, mix air and fuel. Choice D, deliver fuel to the combustion chamber. D, generating electricity. The fuel injector means the functions of fuel injector. It is like the syringes in hospital what we are used. The syringes for injecting the medicine to the patients. So for delivering the fuel to the combustion chamber, we use the fuel injectors. Choice A says that ignite the air to fuel mixtures, not that purpose. Choice B, air and for mixing air with fuel, this is the role of the piston. Choice C is the correct answer, for deliver the fuel to the combustion chamber. The functions of the fuel injectors. Fuel injectors spray a precise amount of fuel into the combustion chamber for efficient combustions. In here, in here. The other functions of the fuel injectors are for controlling the deliveries of the fuel. The amounts of the fuel to the combustion chambers are controlled by the fuel injectors. So this is the best answer. Question 11. What does the term styling refers to in relation to an engine? A. Smooth idle. B. Sudden and unintended engine shutdown. C. Improved fuel efficiency. D. Increased accelerations. Styling means sudden and unintended engine shutdown. The engine is shut down suddenly, immediately. So styling occurs when the engine unexpectedly shut down, often due to fuel or ignition issues. Maybe if the fuels are stopped or ignition issues are happened, the engines are suddenly or unexpected time it is shut down. That thing is known as styling in automotive or in engine styling. Question number 12. What is the primary functions of alternator in a vehicle? Functions of alternator. A. Start the engine. B. Generate the electric power. C. Provide hydraulic assistance. D. Control exhaust emissions. So alternator means it is an electrical device. So that device are used for generating the electric power for starting time for starter. So choice B is the correct answer. Alternator converts the mechanical energies from the engine into electric energies to the power the vehicle electrical system. For electrical systems are available in automobile or in vehicles. That energies are converted or energy conversions from mechanical energy to electrical energies. That energies are converted by alternator, the device used to converting mechanical energy into electrical energy for generating the electrical power. For the electric system, we use alternator. Question 13. What is the purpose of the intake manifold in an engine? Intake manifold and exhaust manifold are part of the engine. From that, the functions of intake manifold is, please see the functions of exhaust manifold also. Intake means in. See this one, in, not out. What's the function of intake manifold? A. Mix air and fuel. B. Direct exhaust gases. C. Ignite the air and fuel mixture. D. Control engine teaming. Choice A is correct. Used for mix air and fuel. At intake manifold, the mixing of the fuel with air is started. The intake manifold distributes air to the cylinder and mix it with the fuel for combustion. Question 14. What is a common cause of engine overheating? A. Low oil level. B. Faults of thermostat. C. Clogged air filter. D. Loss of spark plug. Choice B is the correct answer. Faults of thermostats are the cause of engine overheating. The engine is overheated if the fault is formed by thermostatic. A malfunctioning thermostat can lead to improper coolant circulations, causing the engine to overheat. Question 1.5. What is the term torque refers to in an engine context? In an engine context, torque. A. Engine speed. B. Force that causes rotation. C. Fuel efficiency. D. Ignition timing. Correct answer is choice B. Choice B is correct answer. Term torque refers to force that causes rotations. Torque is the force that causes an object to rotate. The object to rotate. And in engines, it is the twisting force generated by the camshafts. In this case, the directions of the forces are changed by applying the crankshafts. In that case, from the rotation, not the ways of the force are changed through the rotation ways. In that case, the torques are developed, or the functions of the torques are for changing or causing of rotational motion. Question 1.6. What is the purpose of serpentine belt in an engine? Belt in an engine. A. Generate electricity. B. Drive multiple engine components. C. Control exhausting emissions. D. Facilitate air intakes. In here, C. The functions of the belt are used for driving. So, simply, if you are see the belts are not generating electric. It is not used for exhausting gas. It is not facilitating the intake valves. The functions of the belt is driving. That means transporting load, force, or power from one source to the other. So, functions of choice B is the best, driving multiple engine components. The serpentine belt powers various engine accessories such as alternator, water pump, and power steering pumps are driven by these belts. Question 1.7. Says that what is the role or functions of the throttle body in an engine? A. Mix air with fuel. B. Regulate air intake. C. Ignite the air fuel mixture. D. Direct exhausting gases. So the functions of or the role of throttling bodies are used for regulating air intake. The throttle body controls the amount of air entering the engine, influencing the air to fuel mixtures and power output. The functions of the throttle's bodies are for regulating air intake. Question 18. Say that question 18. What is the primary functions of the crankshafts in an engine? In an engine, we use crankshafts So the functions of crankshaft in that case is 1. A. Ignite the air to fuel mixture. B. Converting the reciprocating motion to the rotational motions. C. Mix air and fuel. D. Regulating air intake. So the correct answer is choice B. The functions of crankshafts are converting reciprocating motion to rotational motions for developing turkeys. In here, please see the conversion of reciprocating motion to rotational motion is known as for developing turkey. The turkeys are developed in here. Turkeys are developed by crankshafts. So the crankshaft transforms or converts the up and down motions of the piston. Up and down motions of the piston, which means reciprocating up and down motions of the piston is known as reciprocating into the rotational motion. The powering the valves. So converting the up and down of motions of the piston or the reciprocating motions of the piston is converted into rotational motion by crankshafts. Question 19. What does the term valve clearance in the engine systems above the cylinder wall there is a gap above the piston. As a piston, there is a clearance. That clearance is known as valve clearance. Refers to in engine maintenance. A. Distance between the valve and the piston. Distance between the valve and the piston. B. Gap or distance between the rocker arm and valve stem. C. Thickness of the cylinder wall. D. Clearance in the existing system. So choice B is the correct answer. The gap between the rocker arm and valve stem. Valve clearance is the space between the rocker arm, and the valve stem when the valve is fully closed. These gaps are available. That gap is known as valve clearance. Please see what is the functions of valve clearances in engine maintenance. It has its own advantages. Based on the size of the valve clearances, there is some disadvantages are happened in engine systems. See detail by yourself. The last question or question number 20. That means the last question for this question. Question number 10. Side that. What is the purpose of exhaust manifold in an engine? We see the functions of intake or in exhaust manifold we see in the above questions. So the left one is exhaust manifolds in an engines. See these questions. Exhaust means X to out, not in. So based on these questions, you can estimate the answer. Choice A mix air and fuel. This one is not correct. It is not used for mixing. Choice B, direct exhaust gases to the exhaust system, not to the environment. To the exhaust systems are the other. Choice C, ignite the air to fuel mixture. D, regulate the air intake. This one is not role of it. So the correct answer for this question is choice B, direct exhaust gases to the exhaust system. Is known as exhaust manifold. in an engine. Exhaust manifold collects and directs the exhaust gases from the cylinder to the exhaust systems for expulsion. The questions cover various aspects of automobile engine service at level 3 knowledge and practical skills. Personal expertise. Good luck with your COC exam preparations. Please, if you are happy to these questions, please subscribe my channels and share for your friends. For gaining the next questions or the part 2 of these questions, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you everyone. I love you.